Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're taking the absolute latest industry data and transforming it into a step-by-step masterclass on conquering the 2026 YouTube landscape. We've pulled together the most up-to-date research, case studies, and expert analysis to give you a complete, actionable blueprint. We're talking growth, SEO, monetization, the whole shebang in this incredibly fast-moving ecosystem.
Okay, I want to start by looking at this massive number, 200 billion. YouTube Shorts are now pulling in a staggering 200 billion daily views. I mean, just let that sink in for a second. It proves that short-form content isn't just some cute add-on feature anymore. No, it is an absolute juggernaut, and you literally cannot ignore it if you're trying to grow an audience today. So in this explainer, we're going to break down the exact blueprint you need. We'll be hitting 5 key areas: the 2026 landscape, exploding trends, modern SEO, dominating shorts, and lastly, the new monetization rules. Let's get right into it.
Section 1. The state of YouTube in 2026. Let's take a quick look at exactly who is fueling all of this astronomical growth right now.
Looking at the demographics, you can see it's a pretty even split, about 54% men and 46% women. But honestly, the really fascinating part here isn't the gender breakdown. The data shows us that the largest core audience isn't teenagers anymore. It's actually highly engaged, college-educated viewers aged 25 to 34. In fact, in the US, nearly 90% of the YouTube audience holds a college degree or higher. So what's the takeaway? You aren't just creating content for kids. You're speaking directly to a massive, educated adult demographic that has actual purchasing power.
Moving on to Section 2, Writing Exploding Content Trends. Now that we know exactly who is watching, let's explore the fastest-growing niches to see where all that viewer attention is actively shifting.
Just look at these explosive search growth numbers. Faceless channels are up an unbelievable 6,700%. It's wild. We're seeing these massive spikes in privacy-focused and AI-driven formats. YouTube automation is up 740%, and VTubing, where creators use digital avatars instead of their real faces, that's up 216%. The whole concept of what it actually means to be a creator is fundamentally changing right before our eyes, and it's largely driven by these new AI tools making these formats super accessible and incredibly popular.
Section 3, Mastering Modern YouTube SEO. Because let's face it, you can't capitalize on any of these exploding trends if nobody can actually find you. We need to shift our focus from simple discovery over to search intent.
So the crucial point you need to understand right now is that old-school tags, they are pretty much dead. Creators used to completely obsess over that hidden 500-character tag box. But today, the algorithm is so advanced, it mostly just uses tags to catch common spelling errors. Hashtags, on the other hand, are highly visible. They actively create these really powerful new discovery pathways through dedicated browsable topic pages, and they serve as a massive signal to the algorithm. I want you to really keep this insight from YouTube-certified experts top of mind. Your thumbnail is your landing page, and your title is your headline. To boost your click-through rate, you have to ruthlessly A/B test your packaging. And here's a brilliant pro tip straight from the data. Don't just test your brand new content, do what the experts call catalog sweeps. Go back to your existing evergreen content that's still getting steady impressions and A/B test new thumbnails on them. It is absolutely the fastest way to squeeze thousands of extra views out of content you've already made.
Plus, we have to remember that modern SEO isn't just about ranking on YouTube anymore. It's about ranking on Google Search, specifically inside the new Google AI overviews. To get cited there, you've got to structure your content brilliantly. You need to implement proper schema markup, use a really clear Q&A structure, add detailed chapter timestamps, and, this is absolutely crucial, upload 100% accurate custom captions. Don't just rely on YouTube's auto captions, which are only about 85% accurate. Custom captions feed Google's AI with a perfect text transcript, which essentially rockets you straight to the very top of those search results.
All right, Section 4, Dominating YouTube Shorts. Let's talk about mastering this explosive format so you can use it as your primary engine for rapid growth. As of late 2024, YouTube generously bumped up the maximum length of a short to 3 full minutes. But hey, just because you can doesn't mean you should. The data makes it very clear the 50 to 60 second sweet spot is exactly where you are going to capture the highest view counts and retention. We're talking an average of up to 4 million views for top performers. You want it long enough to hold attention and satisfy the algorithm's craving for watch time, but brief enough to stop viewers from swiping away.
Now here is a massive mistake creators make every single day. They stuff their hashtags directly into the shorts title.
Look, your title only gives you 100 characters. You desperately need those characters for a compelling hook and your primary keywords. Put those hashtags in the description instead. When you do that, YouTube automatically pulls the first 3 and displays them as clickable links right above your title anyway. So you get all that extra visibility without wasting your precious title real estate.
And when it does come to those hashtags, you need to stick strictly to this 3 to 5 hashtag formula. It goes like this. Always include hashtag shorts, add 1 or 2 highly specific niche tags, maybe a trending tag, and a branded one. That is it. Never, ever exceed 15 total hashtags. If you go over 15, YouTube's spam filters kick into gear, and they will completely ignore every single hashtag you've used, absolutely tanking your discoverability.
So, why does all this metadata mastery matter so much? Because an incredible 74% of Shorts views come from non-subscribers. I mean, really think about that. Shorts are not there for nurturing your existing audience. They are your ultimate high-speed engine for rapid discovery and capturing brand new eyeballs.
Which brings us to Section 5, Navigating Monetization Rules. Let's talk about the ultimate payoff, how you safely secure your revenue and actually get paid in 2026. Okay, so these are the raw numbers you need to hit the YouTube Partner Program. You need 1,000 subscribers, paired with either 10 million Shorts views in a 90-day window or 4,000 watch hours on your longer content. But here is a critical warning. Meeting these raw numbers won't matter at all if you run afoul of the platform's brand new quality standards.
Let's dive into this update because it's a huge deal. In July 2025, the platform cracked down incredibly hard on what they now classify as inauthentic content. This basically replaced their old repetitious content rule. They are actively hunting down lazy, cloned, batch-uploaded, or purely AI slop content. If an average viewer can tell your stuff is just copy-pasted templates with zero original input, you are going to get demonetized. And they judge this at the channel level, guys, meaning a few bad apples can literally tank your entire channel's revenue stream.
So listen very closely to the line between what's allowed and what gets flagged. AI tools, they are completely allowed and even encouraged. You can totally use AI voices, AI scripts, and AI animations. But, and it's a big but, you must add unique human insight, original commentary, or creative editing to humanize the workflow. A raw text-to-speech reading of a Wikipedia article over some boring stock footage, that's dead. But an AI-assisted animation where you actually provide genuine original analysis and perspective, that is highly monetizable.
Once you're approved and you're out there producing authentic content, the Shorts revenue model is actually highly streamlined and super creator-friendly. All the ad money goes into one massive pool. Then, from your specific allocation in that pool, based on your views, you're guaranteed a flat 45% cut. And honestly, here's the best part. You get that 45% regardless of what music tracks you use. The platform handles all the music licensing on their end, so you can use the hottest trending audio without any fear of losing your monetization.
As you look to scale your channel moving forward, you really have to ask yourself this question. Are you just cranking out templated views, or are you crafting an authentic, data-driven experience that actually demands attention? The algorithm in 2026 is just way too smart for cheap tricks now. But by mastering your metadata, optimizing for that 50 to 60-second sweet spot on Shorts, and leveraging AI safely by adding real human value, you're going to ensure you build a future-proof, highly monetizable brand. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Keep testing, keep creating, and I'll catch you next time.